Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to install White Widow V2. This is the ESX version. QB will be posted later on. But let's get right into it. Obviously, the first thing you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to go to his Tebex and buy the White Widow V2, aka the cookies script. So you're gonna go ahead and buy it. After you go through the process of buying it, um you can go to the docs for help and installation. The video would be posted in here. Obviously I'm recording it right now, so it can be, but when this video is uploaded it will be put up here. So if you guys do need help, you can also just read it if you'd like, or you can join his Discord. We're always in there helping. But anyways, after you're done buying it, you're going to want to go to your Keymaster and make sure Patreon and all that is connected, and you should see this script in here. Let's see if I can find it right here. So you'll see it if you're buying it solo. Of course you'll see it in here right away, but you're just gonna go ahead and hit download. I already downloaded it, not gonna go through that. But after you're done downloading, you can go ahead and close this. And you're going to want to, of course, you're going to want to go ahead and open up the WinRAR file. You can go ahead, you can drag this onto your desktop and you can close that. Go ahead and open the script. And you're going to go down here and go to install me first, images for inventory. You're going to go ahead and go to where your inventory is installed. I have mine right here. You're going to go to where all your images are. It should be in HTML. And then from there, you're just going to have to check it. It should either say images, items, whatever. Then you're going to want to go ahead, select all the items in the script and drag it into your inventory. I'm going to go ahead and hit replace. And now, as you can see, they're all in here. And we can go back, go to SQL for database. You're going to open the jobs one, hit open. And you will see that this will pop up. You're just going to go ahead and hit this blue button. I already have it. As you see, it's a duplicate entry. But if you guys don't, then of course, make sure you run this, and you can go ahead and refresh after you run it. And you can go into your jobs table and you will see that jobs right here. It says cookies and jobs cookies was created. So now we can close out of this. We're going to go back, and depending on your inventory, you will either open the items limit or the items weight. To check which one, you're going to go to your database again and go to where your inventory is for like your user inventories, for example. So let's see, where's my inventory? I think I can just, or actually you're going to go to your items. Sorry, just go to your items and it'll be right here. It's either going to say weight or limit. So mine is weight. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the weight one. I'm going to hit open. And you'll get this. And you're just going to hit this blue. And as you saw it loaded down here, you can go ahead and refresh. Here we'll look for one of the items, for example, lighter. So we'll go over to our items table. It's right here. Oh, either way, you can see all of this one in, but so you can see, we'll search for lighter, and cheap lighter is in here, and of course as the other lighter. Go ahead and close that. Go ahead and close this. You can delete this. You do not need that anymore. And now you're going to want to drop this into your resources folder. I have everything organized, so I'm going to just drop it right in here. Drop it in here. And there's a couple configurations you can do. So for example, if you open up the config, if you are using QTarget, which is your third eye script, if you guys want to use it, you're just going to change here where it says false. You're going to change it to true. I don't use it, so I'm going to keep it on that. Debug poly, keep that on false. And of course, if you want to see if like the person could carry the item, you can turn this to true. I would honestly have it on true. If not, sometimes, like, for example, if the item is too heavy to go into the player's inventory, it will charge them, but it will not give them the item. So I would turn that onto true. And if you have a progress bar, you can turn this to true. I'm going to keep it on false. You can go ahead, file, and hit save if you've made any changes. And we can close out of that. We can go to config shop now. And this is where you can change multiple things. So if you do not want an item to, obviously, if you don't want things to auto stock after every restart, you can keep this on false. I like it on true. That way, you know, business owners don't have to keep on restocking and, you know, all that good stuff. Keep everything else the same. I wouldn't really do it, but as you can see, I have it on false, so it doesn't matter. But if you have this on true, how fast do you want items to regenerate themselves? Of course, how many? Every 10 minutes. So for example, if you want every 10 minutes, it adds 10. So if you change this to 1 every minute, it will add 10. I'm gonna just keep that 10 items per 10 minutes, even have it on false. Management ranks, if you're gonna have multiple ranks, or you only want the boss to be able to manage the stock and price, you can go ahead and change this to the rank of the job. For example, I want every rank to be able to restock and set the prices, so I'm gonna keep it on 1 because that is the lowest. Every rank above it will automatically work. You can change your positions to your boss actions on line 23. You're just gonna paste the chords, make sure it's only 3, your X, Y, and Z. And for the shop, this is where you will set your blip name. This is where, of course, you can set the blip like logo kind of. You can go onto the FiveM docs and find different logos and their IDs there. And of course, the management chords, I would just keep everything the same if you're using the cookies MLO. If you're using a different cookies MLO than the one down by the beach, of course you're gonna need to change all of this stuff. Cell chords, keep everything the same unless, of course, you're using a different MLO. All this I would keep the same. If you guys want to make a new like a new bag of weed or whatever, you can just copy starting from the name all the way down to a line above the next name, and you can go ahead and paste it on a new line. I wouldn't really do any of that if you have no experience. Just leave it the same thing down here. Just leave everything else the same. Now for the config for the farming, the farm location, just keep everything the same, honestly, in here, unless you know what you are doing. If you know what you are doing, have at it. If not, just leave everything the same. And now you're going to want to make sure that this is started in your config. So you're going to go back to your server config and you will scroll down, go over here, and you're going to ensure this script. I already have it started. I have it started in my whole folder. So I will not do that. You can go ahead and save it, close that, and now quick restart, and I'll be right back as soon as the server is restarted and I'm loaded in. Alright guys, I'm loaded in. As you can see, we are going to open up the map. We have the cookies right here. I have custom blips. Yours guys would just show a C. As you can see, it's right here. We're just going to go ahead and walk inside. And we can open this. Don't worry how there's shadows and stuff, how you can see through this. This is just my graphic pack. For you guys, it will be gray. Here, I'll show you guys in a second. Alright, so for you guys, it will look like this. You can go ahead and we'll buy one of each. If you guys have the newest update, you will not have to buy it like this. You guys will have an add to cart system, which will be implemented by the time you guys are watching this for sure. Now we can go ahead and open up our inventory, and as you can see what we bought, so we can just go ahead and hit 4. You have to make sure that you have his usable drug script as well for you to be able to use them. But just like that, you guys can see everything's working fine. I'm just gonna stop smoking this real quick so I can show the rest. So that works. The job name is cookies, so let me give that to myself. Alright, as you can see, the usable drugs made me high. You can go ahead and open the shop menu. You can take stock out. So as you can see, I took out one of those. The number went down. We can put one in and it goes back up. Same thing with everything else. We can go ahead and walk to the back. You can open a vault here. There's the stock menu is right here. You can also come here and open up the vault. And there are also boss actions you can do over here. And let's go on downstairs. This is where employees will be able to plant. So this is where they get stock, all that stuff. So we can go ahead and get one of everything. Pretty sure this is where you... I can't even jump. Fine. I'll grab a bucket. Or a pot, sorry. And fertilizer. I might have some already, to be honest. You can see this one is already fully grown. You just click H to harvest and it gives you the weed leaf. Just go ahead, fully harvest this one. You can plant some. So for example, there's some open spaces here. This space will open up. There's a full pallet back there that's open. And all of that. So let's just stop that harvest. You can see everything reloaded. And now, since we have all the items, actually we don't, we need weed seeds. So that's fertilizer. This is the push bag. Weed spray, we probably will need this as well. Get one of this. And then this is where you get your weed seeds. We can come on back here. And we can go ahead and plant. And over time, this will grow, of course. And you just need a weed spray and fertilizer to keep it growing and at a healthy state. But yeah, and then obviously you guys saw me harvest the first one. After you're done harvesting, you can go over here to the process menu. You're going to click which one you want to make. So I'll just make one of these, and it removes the leaf bag, pooch bag and the weed leaf that we collected before. Then it plays a little animation and you get your item. And with that, of course, you can go upstairs, put in the stock menu. You can go ahead and roll it up and smoke it yourself. It's 100% up to you. Come over here, go to the marathon and in. See, remove it from our inventory. Yeah, just like that, guys. It's honestly very simple installing the script. If you guys need any more help after that, you can go ahead and join his Discord. I'm in there answering questions. You can at me in there. I think it's cyber and then dev. So if you guys have any further questions, you can comment down below, or like I said, join the Discord. But that is all for today, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching and stopping by. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.